To your attention are the things that are supposed to be happening in this time. These are things affecting all the nations of the earth. There are people that are fearing that the Third World War will begin. But I want to say this. When the Third World War will begin, it is not long from now, and it's not very near. But this will involve 5 nations. And these will be Russia, America, China, Iran, and Iraq. These 5 nations will bring a formation of beginning a war that will be very tough. It will be a war of technology. It won't be a war between airplanes and tanks. It will not be about guns. This will be technology. Drones and things that are not using blood will be developed in this year and 2025, 2026, 2027, and then from 2028 to the end of 2028, now the whole world will be ready for war. It will be a war between ideologies. It will be technology. They will be debating who is better than who, and who is more protected than who. Why am I saying it is not this year? It is because what now is happening between Israel and Iran is only short-lived. It will be a very short time, and that will be over. Last year I said that the war in Israel between Hamas and Israel was to be over by this year March. Now, this is just an ignition of attracting nations like Russia. But Russia is still waiting to fight with other 4 countries that surround it. So, before the big war begins, Russia will have fought 5 battles. Already it has fought with Ukraine. There are other 4 battles to come. So now, world war cannot begin before revival has gone all over. Revival has started now. But the climax of revival will be in 2025. And then it will remain at a plateau of maximum impact. In 2025, 2026, and 2027, before apostasy begins again. Now men and women will begin to rise. People will begin to be healed. Revival will manifest in every nation. Even in the Islamic nations, they will begin to accept prophets of God from other religions. You are about to hear in India, in China, in Japan, in Singapore, in those countries, you are about to hear gospel campaigns of hundreds of thousands of people meeting together and listening to the gospel being spoken by Christians. People will tolerate each other. But the biggest war is yet to come. I said some few years ago that another disease will come back between 2029 and 2032. And it will be more dangerous than COVID-19. Things are changing. We have a precursor of the number 666. We are not yet there. We are coming to that level. People will be marked, but not now. So you have to stay tuned in the Spirit of God. What I can say is this. After elections in South Africa, people will be having what we call segregation. Visitors will not be accepted after this election in South Africa. The election will not go the way people think. It will be in a different way. Now, God has shown me that one or some of the prophets that have been in the forefront of speaking what God is saying have already accomplished their work. And they have no option, but they will sleep. And then God will lift other prophets. It is not for the bad, it is for good. So God bless you. And remember, the world war is not yet. Now, our nation Kenya will climb to a new level. Last year in March, I said the economy of Kenya will begin to improve in 2024 from the mid of February. And then it will continue growing. By the end of this 2024, the dollar, the shilling will have appreciated. And then new things will begin to come. Then by the end of 2025, the economy will have stabilized. 2026 will be a good year for the nation of Kenya in terms of economy. But 2026 will trigger a negative flow of economy. So those who have businesses, protect your businesses for 2026. The currency will begin to change, and the flow of currency will be different. Another new currency will rise in Africa. By 2026, we'll be knowing what currency will be used in Africa. Already now, we have dollar and euro, which are accepted internationally. But from 2026, there will be a new currency for Africa. And Africa will be operating in a different way in 2026. By 2027, things will have changed. Now, concerning the county of Kitui, people that are supposed to exploit, people that are supposed to make sustainable exploitation of our resources will come in Kitui. Those who have hotels and those who like to build, invest in residential houses. Kitui in 4 years' time will have hundreds of thousands of new people. A majority will be coming from other nations because there will be multi-sectoral manufacturing. There will be multi-sectoral sustainability. There will be a lot of things that will be happening in Kitui town. By 2029, Kitui town will be one of the biggest 10 cities of Kenya. It will be very, very rich. It will be known internationally. People from abroad will invest in Kitui town. So if you are in Kitui, don't die soon, because Kitui is going to rise up and everything will be good. So don't fear world war. There will be no war. For those who pray, I request you, we are in a danger of an attack. Kenya is in a danger of an attack. Kindly pray that Kenya will not be attacked. Kindly pray that Kenya will not be attacked, because planes, helicopters, places with crowds of people might be attacked. But I pray, if you know how to pray, pray that Kenya will be intact without any attack. Peace of God. God bless you in Jesus' name.